Tony Stark and Steve Rogers are back together in a new teaser for Avengers: Endgame, and fans are freaking out over this long-awaited reunion. In one scene, Stark, Iron Man, asks Rogers, "Captain America, do you trust me?" "I do," Rogers responds as the two men shake hands. Read more. Thanos faces some angry Avengers in new Endgame teaser. The reunion is making Marvel fans emotional. The last time Stark and Rogers were shown together was in 2016's Captain America: Civil War. The two fought against each other and divided the team over a disagreement on how the government should treat the Avengers. In Civil War, Stark also learns that Bucky killed his parents and that Rogers knew. Co-director Anthony Russo told Fandango that Stark and Tony's severed relationship played into what happened in Infinity War. The relationship between Tony Stark and Steve Rogers was severed, and that was what put them in a vulnerable place when Thanos came in Infinity War, and I think is partially what led to their demise in that film, the fact that they were divided when the greatest threat they ever faced came to them, he said. So there is definitely a through line there. Tony and Steve don't see eye to eye in Captain America: Civil War. Marvel. The two were almost reunited in Avengers: Infinity War, but the writers and directors decided against it. In commentary from the Infinity War DVD, co-director Joe Russo and co-writer Stephen McFeely explained why Stark and Rogers couldn't work together in the movie. Now, what's interesting about these characters is that they are all heroes, and that, irrespective of the events of Civil War, and the fact that they caused physical damage to Rhodey, when aliens show up with the intent to destroy the Earth, Steve does not hesitate, as a hero, to invite in other heroes who can help him defend the planet. Russo said, "I think it will be a much different situation if Tony were here. If Tony and Steve had to see each other for the first time, it would be much more complicated," McFeely added, "which is why we didn't do it. We tried in a few drafts and it ground things to a halt. Instead, Bruce Banner ends up calling Rogers in for help against Thanos, and Stark goes to space with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man." Tony asks Steve if he trusts him. Disney, Marvel. There is one theory that present-day Stark travels back and meets a past version of Captain America, which is what the scene could represent. In leaked photos from the set, Captain America is seen in an older suit next to Stark. However, in the Endgame teaser, both Stark and Rogers are shown along with the remaining Avengers as they attempt to destroy Thanos and reverse the events of Infinity War, so they definitely do reunite at some point. Avengers: Endgame will be released in theaters on Friday, April 26th.